Hello! I'm coming to you today from a pose known in the yoga world as Savasana. It is the pose that you assume at the end of a yoga practice where you're ready for final relaxation. And you just want to allow yourself to kind of sink into the mat. See if you can get comfortable. Let your hands be sort of palms up. Your body's alignment is pretty natural. Feet kind of fall away from each other. Now, if you find that your lower back gets annoyed from like just the weight of your legs pulling down, you can get something like a bolster and put it underneath your knees like that, and then lie back. It feels pretty good. By doing that, lifting your knees a little bit, it lets your lower back lie flat on the ground, and that can make it a little easier to stay in this posture for a little longer than just a couple of minutes. You can just let go and let your body just sink into the pose. Now, usually this happens at the end of a session, a yoga practice, but there's no need to wait until the end. If you just have a little bit of time and you want to relax, you can take this posture and just let your mind rest for a little while as your body is relaxing, just laying here on the ground. And there's another posture you could do if you really want to let your feet have a rest. We call it legs up the wall. And you can actually just put your legs up the wall. You can scoot your hips as close to the wall as you like. But this kind of really takes the load off your legs and lets them just relax. And your back tends to be pretty flat at this point too, which also feels really good. So there's those two postures. Now, there's another thing we do where you usually get talked through some sort of relaxation at the end of a yoga class, and can take a lot of different forms. There's usually some sort of guided meditation. One that I really like is something I call the sand bag. I learned this a long time ago from a yoga teacher that I had that was really good. And basically you start out and you just imagine that your body is a big sand bag. You're full of sand. And then as you breathe, and as you exhale, starting down at your toes, just imagine that the sand is running out of the bag. It's like you're starting at the tips of your toes, just kind of dissolving as the sand runs out. And as you breathe in, then you breathe out, a little more sand runs out through the balls of your feet. And the top of your foot starts to dissolve. Down through the sole of your foot. All the way down to your heel. And your feet are just totally dissolved as all the sand runs out. And then your ankles. Into your lower legs. Just exhale and let the sand run out. And as the sand runs out of your legs, it carries away the tension with it. And the sand keeps flowing out, working its way up your lower legs until it reaches your knees. Sand flows out of your knees and they just carry all the tension away, and your knees just relax. And into your thighs, your upper legs. Sand just keeps flowing out, carrying the tension with it. Working its way up towards your hips. Little by little, sand just flowing out of you. Reaching your hips, lower back. Feel your lower back pressing into the ground as the sand flows out. Stomach relaxing. Up into your lower ribs. Into your chest, sand flowing out, flowing out. Feel like you're sinking into the floor as the sand flows out. Tension flowing away with it. Up through your chest to your shoulders. And then starting at your fingertips. Sand flowing out. Exhale. Sand flowing out through your palms, the back of your hands. Flowing out of the wrists. Into your forearms. You feel the sand flowing out. All the way up to your elbows. Up to your shoulders, all the way up your upper arms to your shoulders. And now your neck, sand flowing out of your neck. And then starting at the tip of your nose, the sand flows out. And you can feel as it starts to flow out around the muscles around your eyes, and your eyes start to relax as the sand flows out and carries the tension with it. Your forehead, cheeks, your mouth, your jaw. Our jaw tends to carry a lot of tension, so it's nice to just let the sand flow out, carry the tension with it. Along the top of your head, the side of your face, to your ears, and then down all the way to the spot where your head is resting on the ground. Now you just enjoy the relaxation. Since all the sand flowing out took the tension with it, you can just rest. Sometimes it's fun to do this one with some relaxing music in the background. And then once you're really relaxed and just lying on the floor, you can enjoy the music and just rest until you feel like getting up. And unfortunately, I have to get up so I can go post this video, but you can stay as long as you like. Thanks for joining. See you next time.